Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and this is going to be kind of a random video, but I have quite a few things I want to show you. I had I have some things that I'm going to be uploading into the store today. Some of them are brand new, some of them are some things that I have used maybe once or twice, and I just need to move them. So I'll start showing you that. And then I had a question on how I store my dies. So I'm going to show you what I do with those as well. Then I have a few more things that I'm going to show you. But first off, let's get into what I'm going to be loading in the store. I try to show you guys first. That way you have first option if you want to run over and grab them. Now this is a folder that I did use for my dies, my thin dies. And it is still in great condition. There's one little bitty spot right there. Don't know if you can see it. One tiny little spot right there. But it just takes those sheets, those clear sheets that slip in here. And if I have any, I'll add them in here. I'm not sure if I do or not. But I will look, and if I have any, I'll go ahead and add them in for no extra charge. But I just need to move this. I've used it just a little while, still in great condition. It zips up. If you don't have a lot of dies, this is a great way to store them. Has a handle on here so you could grab that and take it with you wherever you go. Now I'm going to sell this just for probably $2 or $3. I just need to move it, like I said, and it has a little place right here that you can put a label if you want to label it and say, you know, your die, thin dies, that kind of thing. But that I'm going to be loading in just a few minutes. And then I have this one that is a different color that I'm going to be loading in. I used this one for some of my bling. So as you know, I made my little bling stash holder, so therefore I have a place to put all my bling. This didn't hold it anyway. This has some pockets in it already, so you wouldn't have to add any pockets. It has quite a few of those. It has a pocket right here in the front. It zips up. And let's see how many pockets it comes with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Just move it out of my stash. So again, I'll probably sell this for $2 or $3, something like that. So watch for that. Then I have some things that are absolutely brand new we've never carried before. Any of you who got the mystery boxes, you would have found a couple of these in your mystery box. And you may have thought, what in the world will I do with these? I use these for a lot of different things, but you know, you can use it for whatever you want. These are some beautiful metal lined beads. Now I use these when I do mixed media projects and put, you know, if I do a box for somebody or something like that, I just glue them to the outside. You could also just use these for bracelets. You know, you can find those little bracelet things at Hobby Lobby, put bracelets on there, make bracelets for people. They're absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try to show you each one. So this one we will call, I'm going to have to name them as we go through. Let's see what we'll call this one. I think on this one we'll just call it number 1. So this one will be the number 1. And each one of them has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one has 9 beads. Some of them may have a few more. We'll count those. So keep in mind that one is number 1. Get me a pen. I need a pen rather than a pencil. Okay, here is another pink one. I love, love, love the spacer beads in that one. Isn't that cute? Ooh. I have got one of these, and I'm going to be adding it to my, I have one of those Pandora bracelets, and I'm going to be adding these to that Pandora bracelet. I think they'd be gorgeous. You could interchange them, change them in and out for your different colors that you wear. So this one will be number 2. Now some of these I have quite a few of. Some of them I only have 2 or 3 of. So make sure that you go over fast if you want one of these. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beads on there. And I love these beads at the end that have that little bit of dimension on them. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That would go with just about anything. This will be number 3. Then this one is the one that I have already added to my Pandora bracelet. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. It's all silver. This would also be very pretty on a mixed media project, so you wouldn't have to do it just for jewelry. You could take these beads off. They come on a little piece of ribbon, so you could just take them off the ribbon and just add these to your mixed media projects. It'd be really pretty. So this one's going to be number 4. So number 4 is the clear one. Then this one, for anybody who is a dog lover, this is your bracelet right here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this, because this camera doesn't exactly zoom in a lot. But you see right there, there's a little puppy. And then right here, let's see if I can turn it around. Get his face on here. There's a little puppy's face, and it has a little charm hanging off of it. And then right here is another, let's see, get him on there. There's another little puppy right there at the end. Are those not cute? That is absolutely adorable. So anybody who is a dog lover would absolutely love these. And that's going to be number 5. And I think on this one I only have maybe 4. So if you want this one, make sure you go grab it. Then we have this one. It's got more pink in it. It's got a square bead at the top, and then round beads, and then some pretty spacer beads. And all of these have that metal. See that metal ring right there? So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like it's got 9 beads as well. See if I can hold it up where you can see it. This one will be number 6. And then this one I thought was really unusual and beautiful. This has got your purples in there. And this bead right here feels, I don't know, it feels almost like cloth, but it's not cloth. Isn't that pretty? Would that not look gorgeous hanging off of your arm? Ooh, that's so pretty. I wished I knew what that bead was made of. But this one will be number 7. So there's that one. Then we have this one. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness. I love those deep blues in there. And then that gold goes with it. It's got some pretty colors in it. Unusual colors that I've not seen before. And then those spacer beads are gorgeous. This one will be number 8. Is that right? Am I up to 8? Number 8. Pretty. Okay, then we have pale blues. And this one has just some little bumps of that white on some of the beads. Really pretty. This one will be number 9. And then we have another one that's silver, and it has some spacer beads that have some black in there, and then some clear beads on there. I know the clear ones are harder to see, but maybe you can see it that way. It's really pretty. It's got little flowers on this bead, and then it's got little swirls on this one and that one, I think. So this will be number 10. And then this one, ooh, look at that. That is gorgeous too. Is that not pretty? This will be number 11. I just think those colors together are gorgeous. It's got that gold in there, but it looks like an antique gold. Really pretty. I want to keep all of them, but I can't. I can't do that. And then this one, the last but not least, isn't that gorgeous? It's got the blacks and the pinks. Looks very, very elegant. So this one will be number 12. Now, we got a really good deal on these when we purchased them. So we're going to sell them to you for just about what we purchased them for. Just all I'm going to charge you extra from what we purchased is just the shipping. But like I said, some of these we have 2 or 3. Some of them we have more than 2 or 3. But you will just need to run over and grab whatever you might want of these really, really quick, because they will be gone in no time. Now, one more thing, I had quite a few questions when I used some dies yesterday about how do you store your dies and how do you keep them all together and how do you know what they are, that kind of thing. Some of my first dies that I got, I had no clue. I have no clue now exactly where they come from because I got them many, many years ago, and at that time I didn't label them. I didn't save the packaging, so don't know where those come from. Sometimes I just have to look them up. But I use these little pouches. Let me drag them out here. These are the Avery Elle pouches. These are the extra large. And then I have just a stack of the smaller ones, which this is the small. They come in 3 or 4 different sizes, I do believe. And I think right now we have maybe 3 of the sizes in stock. But they have the little tab at the top where you can fold it in if you want to, or fold it over to keep the dies from coming out. I usually just leave it sticking up and then I label that top. But this is just one I put in here yesterday. Now, let me tell you, these are a thick plastic. They're not thin like a sandwich bag. They're a thick plastic, so they hold up really well. Then I have, and let me bring this in, they're very, very heavy. I have all of these magnetic sheets. Now these I have got over the years in just different things. Sometimes I get them behind dies that I separate and put into your kits. So I collect up these, and some of them I have just cut down that I have collected up over the years off of different things. These work very, very well in here. So what I do is I take one of these, and of course for my small, they're a little bit big. So I take my scissors and trim them down. Your scissors will cut these very, very well. I just take my scissors, I trim down a little bit off the side, and then it'll slide down in there. And then what I do is I just kind of measure where I want to cut that top off at. Make a little mark there. And then I just go across and trim that off. So that makes me a good magnetic sheet to go down in these pouches. Now, do not throw this away. I'm going to show you in a minute what you can do with that. So I take my packaging that these hearts came out of, and I just cut the bare minimum off of it. I don't cut the whole thing. This just says Classic Heart Collection. Gives me the number and the size of the dies. I keep that. And what I do with that is I just take my tape runner and I put some glue on the back, and then I stick it right there where I can see it. Then I just take my dies and I put these down in there. Now they stick immediately, of course, to that magnetic sheet, as you can see. And then I take my label maker, and I can't make a label right now because I'm out of labels. I've got to get some more. But I take my label maker and I just label across the top here. I put like heart dies or, you know, circle dies, whatever is the case. And then this I just toss because I don't need that anymore. I've got all the information I need right here. So that is the way that I store my dies. Then I take this, and I have a little clear container that I got from Amazon, and I will link that below, the ones that I buy, and they're just wide enough to sit these down in it like that, to sit them straight up. And so I just line them up. Now, as you see, these stick together because those magnetic sheets are pretty sticky. So if you want to keep them from sticking together so you don't accidentally pull out two, what I do is take a pretty thick cardstock and just cut me a piece and put down in the back. If you do that, then they don't stick together anymore. It stops them from sticking together when you store them in your little containers. And you could even put that sheet down in here and then bring it up taller and trim it out like this for your label, and then put your label across there if you wanted to do that. You could do that too. So that is how I store these. Now, since I have so many of these little magnetic sheets, I'm going to get rid of some of them because, as I've told you, I'm trying to clean out some of my shop. And I've got tons of these. This is not all of them, believe me. So if you want some of these, I'm going to put these at dirt cheap. I will probably sell them like 5 to a bundle. Now, these do have a little bit of weight on them, so the shipping's probably going to cost you more than these do. But if you went to buy these in town, they would cost you quite a bit just to buy the little sheets. So I'm going to sell some of those. And then, like I said, these we do have in the store, and I will link those below as well. I use the bigger ones for my bigger dies, and then the smaller ones for my smaller dies. And then I also use these for my stamps. I put my stamps in here. And then they have some that are medium size that I use for the medium size stamps and dies. So that is how I store my stamps and dies. Now, I was going to show you what to do with these pieces that you might cut off. You know, we have our magnets. Let me grab one. We have our magnets here. And normally you have to use 2 magnets for every project that you do when you want something to close and open. But you can use these magnetic sheets on the other side of that magnet if you want. Let me show you. Let's see if I can find something here. This was a very impromptu video, so... Oh, come on. I got something here somewhere. Let's just do this. Okay. Let's put that magnet on top, and then we'll just put that on the bottom. And as you can see, it moves it around, so that is holding that. So you could cut these up and use them for the other side of your magnets, and then save some of your magnets. So that's what I do with the extra pieces. So I keep all these extra pieces. Now this little piece right here I might not keep because I don't think that would actually do too much good. But pieces that are this size, I keep down here in my drawer. And when I need just a magnet and a small piece like this to use in my book or on a flip, something like that, then I use it like that. So that is how I use those. I hope this helped you. I hope this helped somebody out there. And like I said, I wanted to show you guys this stuff first because I always try to show my YouTube followers all of the things that I'm going to put in the store that I need to get rid of first before I tell anybody else, because I want to give you guys the chance to pick them up if you want. All right. This afternoon we will be uploading the video for the number 4 in our Cricut series, so I hope you stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so that you'll be notified when we put up new videos. Because when things like this happen and I load that video up and put the links below, usually those items are gone really, really quick. So you don't want to miss out when there's a video up that has some deals in there, okay? All right, we will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.